Hello everyone! Isn't this music lovely? Welcome back! We are going to be figuring out some more things. Okay, let's stop the music now because I want to not have to cut away everything on the archives, you know. So, I have been in the process of just editing all the footage from Ace Attorney, this game. So everything up until now, today, has been edited. So I'm in the process of uploading it to the YouTube archive right now, or at least I was until I started streaming. So expect that the at least a bit, until last stream yesterday to be up on YouTube in not too shortly, not too long time. And hopefully I'll stop being lazy and stop having, you know, waiting weeks and months for to update the archive. So let's see what's going on here with this little, because hey, we have a bunch of things to figure out and hopefully solve. Mr. Flawless, I'm sorry! I wanted to say thanks. You're really good. You hooked me up good. You really hooked me up. Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed a crime. Yeah, but there's just one more big obstacle we gotta get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. But why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Yes, we have everyone. That's great to see everyone here. Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information, right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. We all know that she is a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for? I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Mr. Flawless, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay. I trust you. Still a school day, yes. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, well, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks the same, just like then 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart. Fall apart at any minute. So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Sorry, buddy, but you sound a little more like you could fall apart. The one, like, wait, let's start over. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true. It's true. I didn't kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne. Your girlfriend, huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name. Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister. What? Are you serious? The girl, let her go. Shut up. Come close and I kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get a chance to. We've already done this part, but I will. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. Hello, Farnwell. At first I thought shooting someone for a kidnap was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong. No, protect sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betray us. What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too. A make-believe kidnapping? Talia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas. This guy, he is 25. Melissa Foster is 19. Dahlia Hawthorne, well, I mean, we already know. We know that this is Dahlia Hawthorne. So yeah, 6 years apart. So 5 years ago, and she's 19. In other words, when he was 20, she was 14. No. I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too. Valerie was in on it? Dahlia's family is rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote a kidnapping note. We sent to her dad. Ask for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket. Now that's a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman! That woman, Valerie, she'd do it for real. She shoot me for real. Me and Talia. I was shot in arm. Talia, she jump in river. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when I decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me! That man, Terry Follis, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the narrow, roaring river 40 feet below. These 5 years, all I wonder is why? Why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like. So I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth, that's all. So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one more thing, zebra boy. My sins are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Follis, where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come now, kitten. The ransom. A $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you get back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? Not really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. With Dahlia? That day, on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now. We're about ready to go. Mr. Follis, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean a diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her. My sweet Dahlia. They never found her? Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. My teen angel. Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? Just 14. 14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth 2 mil? Man, oh man. Angels these days. Fallers take the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a... It's time, kitten. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now. You bet! The training wheels come off now, Mia. You gotta strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Fawless. Witness, are you feeling better? Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. You're a brave young lady. Not this again. I understand the defense lawyer wanted to get a client off a hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That is all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer. Her motive, huh? Oh, Miles, yes. Sweet summer child. I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Miss Fey, do you have any evidence of a motive? Yes, of course, I think. You're still acting tame as a kitten. Mr. Armando, listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you'd quit grinning at me like that. Yes, that's indeed a familiar saying. Excuse me? May I speak, Mr. Judge? Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like. I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that's not true. I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like the witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click. She lights right up. Very well then, let us hear what the witness has to say. Yeah, bullshit. I mean, Felix did learn from Mia, so... I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college. I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago, or kidnapping a poor girl. I think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up at the bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet! Somehow, I had to tie her up to this case. So the thing here is this one. How is she aware of this if she wasn't even didn't know this the case? A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. Yes, and that is precisely why he harbored such a deep anger against her. Such anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he is innocent of those charges. He's Seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Fawless is kind of forgetful. Yeah, how about a $2 million diamond? That's how that's promoted. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right? Quite right. That is why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification. Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me. That is true. He is clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Fawless' reputation is getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? The thing is, the scarf is not white. Your Honor, what the witness just said was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. The testimony only helps further prove that point. No, that's not why I... Enough. Witness, if you would. My pleasure, Mr. Judge. So, this scarf is blue. Witness, I want you to take a look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. You're talking about the scarf here, right? Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing. I got her now. Just don't mess this up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. White? This is a scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But that certainly doesn't look white to me. Oh! Well, it was foggy that way, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising she mistook it for white. Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. Yes, but what's the significance? It is true the scarf doesn't look white, but there's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought his scarf was white is the victim's note. Witness, have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never. It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. I wonder about that. Oh, what do you mean? This note shows Mr. Fawless' instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification. White scarf. I like that face. It's just like... Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster? No! Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, I am waiting for an explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't linked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people who knew that were quite limited. Terry Fawless is one, the person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you just say one more person? That's right. A person no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yep. The third person that knew the content of the note was... Dahlia Hawthorne. And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne. I've never heard that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. That is her name right there. Oh, what's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne. Yeah, this girl is lying under oath. Miss Fey must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Follis. Yeah, no one takes the oath seriously. Like, yeah, we can just lie under oath, all of us. You said she was killed, but was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she is still alive, she will be 19 now. Melissa Foster? I believe that's the same age you are. Even you couldn't... Miss Fey, you're not saying. But I am. That is precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Ha! Nice work. It was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. Unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist. I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. Witness, just how are you anyway? I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness. Yes, I understand. What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself. Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue this matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses. What did he say? Looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. No way, but then why? If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Yeah. But I thought she died 5 years ago. We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see... Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. Accidental? I don't believe that for 1 minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of the victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder? Really, Miss Fey, I must say, your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you! Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her biggest sister. Miss Fey must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. What? I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Fey, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Well, you see, I thought I was winning, but someone has turned it around on me. I think I need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. That wasn't me, that was this guy. This crazy coffee addict. I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. I am sweating bullets. That's Godot, yes. You think you're in a tough spot, huh? Of course, aren't I? No, you have just arrived at a moment of truth, that is all. Whether you win or lose, that is up to you. Up to me? Rushes of youth, how charming. Coming from someone younger than me. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Fey, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister Valerie Hawthorne? Because she knows. The story starts after Terry Fawless escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth? There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. The reason Dahlia felt that she had to kill Valerie, to permanently keep her mouth shut. A terrific story, Miss Fey. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Fey. What was this secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Fawless. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well, I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf? Sure. Du må fixa den. Men den står I kylskåpet. Det derfor jag köpte den. Stab this judge. Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Putting on the old charm once more, Talia. But this was the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. Wiles. That word is annoying. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Fawless. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister, Valerie, brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Fawless in the arm. That's when Mr. Fawless tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I'd be kidnapped again for my family's money. So, I decided to change my identity and start a new life. The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. Huh?